Hiring a pro to design or renovate your space should involve more than just thinking about color and texture. It is also a business transaction that can involve many thousands of dollars. So, to help keep you from being duped by a design dud or ripped off by a rogue renovator, we have brought in Cityline design expert and editor-in-chief of Dabble magazine, Kimberley Seldon herself. She's put together her top 10 list of things you need to know when hiring a pro. Welcome. It's so great to see you.
I love the introduction to our renovation rogue. You definitely want to look out for those guys, and they're out there, unfortunately, sadly. Not necessarily always because they're malicious, but maybe they don't have good business skills, and that's going to hurt you in the long run as a consumer. So you want to protect yourself.
Well, and a lot of things being built here, a lot of things being renovated, and people very sensitive post-floods because we know that there were those scams going on. So let's take people through this, and it all starts with a contract.
It starts with a contract. A professional has a contract. That's the reality. So anybody who's hiring someone who is a professional without a contract is probably asking for trouble. So that's the first thing. You have to have a professional contract. And then that contract needs to have all the rules of engagement, and it has to answer some very important questions for the consumer.
Okay, first of all, fees, costs.
Fees, what's this going to cost me? A professional should be able to tell you what their fees are. It should be in writing, and it should be very clear what you're going to be charged for. So, for example, with interior design professionals, often we work on an hourly fee basis. That needs to be in writing, and the client needs to know, what am I going to be charged for? Are there things I'm not going to be charged for? And how are you going to calculate what I'm being charged for? And can I look at the documentation that backs up what I'm being charged for? So you never want to go into a situation where you just give somebody an open-ended carte blanche access to your credit card where they can just continue to charge. You want to know what you're getting every month.
And if you're a designer, it's in your best interest to make these things clear so you don't end up with, you know, litigation at the end.
Well, very good point, but so many of us designers, we're not business people. And so we step out of school and we're really excited to make beautiful spaces and make clients happy, and the business side is kind of scary. So I've been teaching for 10 years business of design to interior designers and decorators, how to run your business in a way that makes sense for consumers and the professional.
The next thing on your list is markups. What do you mean by markups?
Well, you want to know if somebody's hiring a plumber on your behalf, and are they putting a percentage of dollars in that fee for themselves. It's not wrong for them to do that, but as a consumer, you want to know, how much am I paying on top of the regular plumber's fee? So let's say you hired a contractor and he's going to hire the plumber and the tiler. He's going to put some money in there for himself because he's assuming responsibility for the work those professionals are going to do. And you have a right to know how much money is in there. Something reasonable like 10, 15, 20%, fine. But if it's, 75%, you may have a problem.
Okay, responsibility.
Who's responsible if something goes wrong? Who's responsible if the plumber falls off a ladder and breaks his back? Who's responsible if the wallpaper gets hung upside down? So in our office, we take full responsibility for everything, which means we manage all the trades, but not everybody works that way. So if you've hired a designer or a decorator and they say, you know what, to the consumer, you just pay the trade yourself, what they're doing is they're saying you take responsibility, and really that could put you in a very scary position.
I think we only have time for one more. So what's the most important thing?
Insurance. Insurance is so critical. People will hire a design professional and never ask if they have insurance. If you have a plumber in your house and he's not insured and something goes wrong, your insurance is null and void. Scary.
Okay.
Frightening. Insurance.
How do people learn all of this, better protect themselves? Where can they go?
Where can they go? You know what? Come to businessofdesign.com and check out the courses that we teach for interior designers. That should tell you the opposite side of what you need to know. And make sure you're hiring someone who's got the credentials you're looking for.
Okay, hugely important stuff. breakfasttelevision.ca for more information. I feel like I know you because we see you on TV all the time.
And we see you.
It is lovely to meet you.
Thanks.